In this video we're going to solve very basic equations, and these are called one-step equations. And basically what we do is we use the inverse or the opposite. So for example, if we've got something as simple as p minus 5 equals 11, what we want is we want to isolate p. P is what we're trying to solve. By adding 5 on this side and making sure we add 5 on this side, we then isolate p, which gives us 16. So p is 16. This is what we call a one-step equation because to solve it, we only had to produce one step. Now, as we go up to more than one step, the working can get a little bit messy if you set it out like this. So I often like to put a line down the right-hand side and show what I'm actually doing each time. So in this case, I would just write add 5 there instead of here. All right, so let's do another one-step equation. That's example 1. Let's do example 2. X divided by 16 equals negative 2. So again, I want to solve for x. It's currently being divided by 16, so I need to do the inverse of divide by 16, which is multiply by 16. So I'll put my working over on the right hand side. I'm going to multiply both sides by 16. Now the equal sign means that the left side equals the right side. That means they're both equal, they're balanced like an equation, like a weighing scale. So if you're going to multiply by 16 on this side, you need to multiply by 16 on this side. So we get x alone, oh, I don't want to be writing in red, excuse me. We get x on its own equals negative 32. Okay, let's do another one-step equation to solve. So let's do 11d equals 88. So in this case, we've got the 11 is currently multiplying by the d. So the inverse of multiply by d is divide by, multiplying by 11 is divide by 11. So I need to divide by 11 here to isolate the d and divide by 11 here on the right hand side to get the answer. So 88 divided by 11 is 8. And let's do one that involves 12 plus r equals 7. So this is probably easier. You've got a plus sign, so the 12 is added to the r. So currently this 12 is a positive number. There's no sign here to say, so we know it's positive. So we need to isolate the r, so we're going to subtract 12 from both sides. So subtracting 12 from this side leaves you with r. I must subtract 12 on this side, giving me the answer negative 5. Now you can even do these with fractions as well, so I'll just do one last example. Let's do 5/8 equals m plus 1/8. Now if you looked at my videos for adding and subtracting fractions, you'll know that the denominators have to be the same, and in this case the denominators are the same. In order to isolate m, yes, m is on the right hand side, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't look as neat, and I know some people are bothered, but in order to isolate m you need to subtract 1/8. So I'm going to minus 1/8 from the right, which means I must subtract 1/8 from the left. So that leaves m on this side. 5/8 take 1/8 is 4/8, and of course we can simplify that fraction to be a half. So m equals